Hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'll be giving you a strategy which I used to grow my small account to a very big amount. So I urge you guys to stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please endeavor to do that. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. As I see my screen here, this is a strategy which I'll be giving to you today, alright? But although it includes some price action tips, alright, to kill the boom and crash market. So looking at this now, this is the boom 300, and I had a sniper entry. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be wondering, how did I actually know? I knew because I've studied the market, and I've studied the market, and my experience indicates that this is actually going to sell from that zone. So as the market got to that zone after the first rejection, after the first candle rejection, I had to take my sales around that area, right? So I took my sales there, and I took my sales around that area, right? Because first, the market has actually reacted to that place previously. In the past, market has reacted there probably twice. So after that, I just had to wait for the market to come back to that area, and when it did, I had no choice but to take my sales. Okay, so that's that. All right. So I'm just gonna break things down a little bit for you guys so that you get to see. And you're seeing the rejection candle, all right, where I had the sniper entry. I just had to wait for it to get to the top. All right, then I just had to put my massive positions, about 20 lots. Okay, so right now we're just gonna wait for the whole thing to play out. So when it's done playing out, we can then take a profit. Okay, when it's done playing out, although we can still get out of the trade if the market gives us any sign that it's actually going to buy. All right, so now guys, what I want to actually show you is a candlestick pattern. All right, my secret strategy that indicates that I use candlestick patterns to catch market turning points. Okay, so now looking at that area, you could see that 1 hour rejection. Let me just show you more. So looking at this area now, you see that it was more or less a break and retest. All right, it was more or less a break and retest, and then you see this market rejection. So when the market rejected in that area, we had to take our sales. All right, the rejections are more or less a confirmation that the market is ready, so you should get in. So that's that. Those are the criteria, guys. So there's nothing much. It's nothing much to it. So and it takes a lot of patience to practice the strategy of mine. It takes a lot of patience, guys. It takes a lot of patience. And the indicator is here to give you a 100% win rate, guys. It's here to give you a 100% win rate. So let me just show you other examples, guys. All right. So now you're seeing this area. All right. The moment the market rejected, what happened? The moment you saw that candlestick pattern, what happened? The market sold. Okay, the market sold to the downside. Right? Market sold to the downside, and you could have, if you used my indicator, if you used the indicator for confirmation, guys, you could have made a lot of profits. Guys. I'm not kidding about the strategy. At all. So we're not playing here, guys. We're here to make money. And anything stopping us from making money, we don't want that, guys. We're here to make money. So there are a lot of other instances which these candlestick patterns actually played out, and I'm going to be showing you guys in this particular video. So I urge you guys to stay tuned, and please watch this video to the very end, guys. Watch this video to the very end, my fam. So let me just show you one more example. Some more examples. So now, like I said previously, it was a break and retest. Let me just highlight it so that you get to see. The market broke out from that area previously and went for a retest. After the retest, what happened? We wait for candlestick confirmation. Then you can actually decide to take your sales at that given instance. There are not two ways about it, guys. The candlestick pattern gives you the confirmation. Same thing here. The market rejected and reacted to that place, and when it came back, it gave us what? The candlestick patterns, and we took our sales based on what we see. We don't try to assume. Okay, So same thing here, you're looking at those candlestick patterns. So it actually works. So this strategy actually works, guys. I urge you guys to just stay tuned and be patient. Just watch this video to the very end. All right. So now the thing about the strategy farm is this. All right. You have to wait for the market to get to a key level and wait for the candlestick to reject. And the moment it does that, what you have to do is you have to just take your buys. You just have to take your buys, my family. You just have to take your buys. And when you take your buys, you have to wait for the whole thing to play out, okay? And I'll be showing you guys how to actually use the 1 minute time frame to get your entries using this particular strategy. All right, this particular strategy, you use the 1 minute time frame to get your entries. There's nothing too much about it, guys. So now you have seen the candlestick pattern on the higher time frame. So you wait for the moving average to cross over. You wait for the RSI to get to the sell zone, and you wait for the moving average to cross over. The moment that happens, bam, you take your sells, guys. You take your sells. Nothing stops you. You just take your sells. So you wait for it to get to the sell zone. All right, there are two criterions. There are three criterions, guys. First, you wait for the market to get to a key level. Second, you wait for it to reject, all right, print a candle. And then the third one is you use your 1 minute time frame to get your entries on when the RSI is at the sell zone and then the moving average crossover. You enter, guys. You make money. You make money using this particular strategy. So right here, that area now, let me just show you how I would have traded it. Okay, that area which I just put the black arrow there. So now let's go there. Let me just show you something, guys. Let me show you how to actually trade this thing. Okay, let me show you. So you see, the moment the market rejected, okay, let me just zoom in a little bit. So in this particular strategy, you're going to be using the second zoom level. But if you prefer the third zoom level, it's still okay, my people. So now you see, the moment the moving average crossed over, what happened? It sold. You could have taken up to 10-20 candles at the go, guys, and you'd have made money. So the moment the moving average crossed over, what happened? You could have just sold and then take a profit around this area, okay? Take a profit around that area without hesitation. So you don't have to be greedy, guys. You don't have to be greedy. This is something you can do every day, every now and then, okay? So same after the market came back to that level again, you could see it was at the sell zone. That's your criterion 1, all right? When you go to and then the criterion 2, when you go to the 1 minute time frame, you wait for the moving average to cross over. As soon as it does that, you sell, you make money. You sell, you make money, guys. You sell, you make money. This strategy works very well for boom and crash. It works, but I enjoy using it mostly on the boom 300, my people. So you wait. When the moving average crossover, you take your sells, all right? But your major where you're actually targeting is the key levels. So that it will not fail. You wait for it to get to the support level. You wait for candlestick rejections. You take your sells. So you see, it gets to the sell zone. The 1 minute moving average crossover on the main chart. You take your sells. You make your money and you smile. All right, make your money. You smile because you'll be happy, man. So right here, the 1,000 is still running, guys. And this account, I deposited in 900, and I've been able to make about $2,000 profit in just few weeks, guys. So if you want account management, we are available, and we also provide signals, guys. So we also provide signals, my people. We also provide signals, and I also provide mentorship. So now I'm just going to take my time to explain these things to you using other indices like the Boom 1000 and the Crash 1000. And this is the part where I want you guys to pay attention, okay, and be attentive. So for the Boom 1000, you're going to be trading it same thing as the Boom 500. You're going to be looking for sales, all right? So you're going to be looking for sales. The same criterion applies, okay? But here you're looking at the higher time frame. We're going to be looking at the higher time frame, all right? So for the Boom 1000, We only want to be selling when the moving averages are above price. So in that, when it's above price, that means we are what? In a downtrend. All right, you're going to be looking for sales using the 1 minute time frame. If the boom 1000 is the moving averages are above price, my people, I urge you guys to stay out of the market. Okay, I urge you guys to stay out of the market. So you're only going to be participating in this market, the boom 1000, when the moving averages on the higher time frame, like the 15 minutes, the 30 minutes, are above. That is above, like they have crossed and all pointing downward, and they are above price. They are above price. Yeah, above price if the market is to the downside. And if it's all pointing upward, like below price, my people, I urge you guys to stay out. So, but for a ranging market, it doesn't actually matter, right? For a ranging market like this area where you see this box now, what you actually have to do is you have to wait for the market to either get to the support level, like above that area, or the resistance level, like below this area. So when it gets to any of those levels, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be looking for buying or selling opportunities when it gets above. Because this strategy does not cash buy, you're not going to be looking for buying opportunities when it gets below, right? So you want it to get above the range, then you sell. So now, looking at this trend now, the trend is to the downside, all right? Looking at this box now, because the trend is to the downside because the moving average are all what? Above price. Since the moving average is above price, what are you going to be doing? You're going to be looking for what sells on the 1 minute time frame. You're going to wait for the spikes, for the market to spike to your sell zone, and then when it gets there, you wait for the moving averages on the main chart to cross over. Then you take your buys. So you take your sells. Sorry. So now this is a perfect example which I'm going to be showing you guys. So the market spiked to the upside. The moment the market did that, you take your sells when the moving average crossover. As you can see, you could have made a lot of money from this particular one if I had given you the strategy before now. So now you're looking at another example. The market spiked. What happened? You could have sold. You could have made a lot of money. So there's no point to be greedy, guys. Taking 10 candles, 20 candles, guys, is enough to pay your bills. Depending on your account size, though. So there's no point to be greedy. There's no point to be greedy, my people. So you see, the moving average crossed over here, and then we had to sell. You could have sold and then take your money. All right. So I'm not actually bluffing here. What I'm showing you is something I've used to grow that account from a $900 to about $3,000, and I have withdrawn $1,000. You saw it all there in my account. So now it spiked to the upside. What happened? You could have sold. So this is the trade is still running. All right, still running. So now let's still look at the boom 1000. Let me just show you some more examples before we close and then go to crash 1000 and then finalize the video. All right, we don't want it to be too long. When it's too lengthy, you guys don't I'm not quite sure if you guys actually enjoy it that way. So now the market gets to the sell zone. All right, you wait for the crossover and then you sell. Guys, please, it's not always going to be perfect. Sometimes spikes, little spikes will come, but you have to trust the strategy. You have to trust the strategy, my people. You have to trust the strategy. Because when you trust the strategy, that's when you can actually make money. All right. So now we are looking at this area, and this is the third zoom level. All right. And I'm using the third zoom level. So now the spike gets to the sell zone, as you can see here, and you have to wait for the moving average to cross over. The moment the market does that, you enter your sells without any hesitation. Your goal is to get 10 candles at most, and you're out of the market. You don't have to be greedy, my people. You don't have to be greedy. You don't have to be greedy. So now the last example which we're going to be looking at, the last pair, is the crash 1000, guys. So for crash 1000, same thing applies like the boom 1000. You have to go to the higher time frame to look. If the moving averages are below, above, let's say, below price, yeah, below price, then you should what? Look forward for buying. You should be looking for buying opportunities on a smaller time frame. But if the moving averages, what? Are above price, that means you should not participate in that market using this particular strategy. So that's that. I want you guys to like pay attention clearly. Well, so now you're looking at this area, the MACD, and the MACD got to the sell zone. As soon as it goes to the sell zone, you're going to be looking forward for buying opportunities, my people. You're going to be looking for buying opportunities. So you wait for market to crash and then gets to your sell zone, then you're going to be looking for buying opportunities the moment the moving averages crosses over on the main chart. You look for buying opportunities, you take your buys, and then take your profit when you are satisfied. So this is actually simple if you actually execute it flawlessly, all right, without any emotions attached. All right, so now you are looking at this one. It gets to the sell zone, all right, and the moving average crossed over. You could have just gone for some breakfast, maybe like 10 candles, 20 candles, and you could have been out of the market, guys. You could have just been out of the market. So now on your SIMA account, it's still actually running in profit, guys. It's still running in profit. I'm not going to be closing out anytime soon. I'm just going to hold. So guys, now I'm going to be sharing the settings for this particular strategy to you guys, and I urge you guys to pay attention at this point in time. All right, I urge you guys to pay attention. Let me just share the settings for the particular strategy for you. So first and foremost, we have the relative strength index. All right, we have the relative strength index on the indicator window, but let's start with the main chart. Okay, we have the moving average, which is the period 50, shift 0 method exponential apply to close. We have there are no levels to the strategy, and then the style is like 3 pixel. All right, 3 pixel. The next moving average period 21, shift 0 method exponential apply to close, and then the style still 3 pixel color black. Right, I urge you guys to pay attention, please pay attention. So the next indicator which we are going to be looking at is the relative strength index. For the relative strength index, we have period 1 apply to close, level 20, 10, 80, and 90 levels respectively. All right, so now we've added the final indicator, which is the MACD. We have the fast EMA 12, slow EMA 26, MACD SMA 9 apply to close. Levels, there are no levels at all. And then for the star, we have the main and then the signal. For the main, you can just put 3 pixel and put any color of your choice. And then for the signal, you put red. And when you're done, you just click on done, okay? And you have this beautiful setup. So with that covered, guys, please, I urge you guys to subscribe to my channel and follow us on the Telegram channel. Take care.